saw you standing by the garden gate, but your eyes were heavy with a different way. The voice is the same, the cadence is true, but I'm looking at a stranger who looks just like you. You're wearing the sweater I bought in the fall, but you don't seem to breathe in this house at all. You're physically here, I can reach for your hand, but you're a distant shore in a hollow land. Now I'm haunted by the ghost of who you were, before the kindness blurred into a slur. I'm reaching for the fire, but I'm touching the frost, grieving for a person who isn't even lost. You're sitting right there, but you're miles away, and I'm begging for the version of you from yesterday. Yeah, the body's still warm, but the spirit is a blur, and I'm terrified of the ghost of who you were. We go through the motions, we talk about the weather, acting like we're still tied tightly together. Genius, but the us that I knew is a faded old photograph. I'm starving for the sound of your real honest laugh. Instead there's a silence that's sharp as a knife, the quietest murder of a beautiful life. I look in your eyes and I'm searching for me, but I'm just a reflection of someone you used to see. Is there a funeral for someone who hasn't died? For the girl who stayed, but the soul who went to hide? I'm lighting a candle for the light in your face that vanished without leaving a single trace. Yeah, I'm haunted by the ghost of who you were, before the kindness blurred into a slur. I'm reaching for the fire, but I'm touching the frost, grieving for a person who isn't even lost. You're sitting right there, but you're miles away, and I'm begging for the version of you from yesterday. Yeah, the body's still warm, but the spirit is a blur, and I'm terrified of the ghost of who you were. Where did you go? You're right in front of me, but you're not there just to go. I'm picking up the pieces of a forever vow that looks like jagged glass on the carpet now. You spoke in colors, but you left in gray, taking every promise that you didn't want to pay. The calendar is bleeding, the dates are circled red, for a wedding that won't happen and a life we won't lead instead. I'm holding on to air where your hand used to be, trying to find the us and the you and the me. And it's the sound of shattered promises hitting the floor, the ghost of your key turning in the door. You built me a kingdom on shifting sand, and let go of the world while I held your hand. How do I breathe when the air is all lies, watching the truth burn out in your eyes? Now I'm just standing in the wreckage of us, treading the water, losing the trust. You said I'll never leave like it was written in stone, but now I'm just a tenant in a house, not a home. I'm checking the mailbox for a letter of why, but but the ink has run dry underneath this dark sky. Every always you whispered is a debt you won't clear, just a hollowed out echo that I'm forced to hear. It's a long way down from the pedestals we built. Now I'm drowning in the silence and the weight of your guilt. Don't tell me you're sorry, don't tell me you tried, when you're the one walking while I'm trapped inside. A promise is a contract to the soul and the heart, and you ripped it to shreds before we could even start. It's the sound of shattered promises hitting the floor, the ghost of your key turning in the door. You built me a kingdom on shifting sand and let go of the world while I held your hand. How do I breathe when the air is all lies, watching the truth burn out in your eyes? Now I'm just standing in the wreckage of us, treading the water, losing the trust. Promises, promises, just words in the wind. Where do I go? Where do I begin when everything I believe is just a beautiful sin? I reach out my hand in the middle of the night, chasing the ghost of a warmth that felt right. But the cotton is frozen, a desert of white, and I'm just a casualty of the morning light. The pillow still holds the shape of your head, a hollow reminder of the life that we led. I'm shivering now in the place where we lay, watching the colors of forever fade. Now I'm sleeping on cold sheets and warm memories, drowning in the used to be. The left side is empty, a canyon of space, where I'm still trying to find a trace of your face. The winter is inside, it's under my skin. How do I let the new day begin when I'm tangled in shadows and ancient degrees of cold, lonely sheets and your warm memories? A dot on a wash, then I don't wanna move, afraid I'll erase every heartbeat groove. The scent of your perfume is a fading goodbye, a lingering phantom under the sky. I'm wrapping the blanket tight around my bones, like a king on a broken and desolate throne. Funny how fire can turn into ice and leave me here paying the ultimate price. I'm sleeping on cold sheets and warm memories, drowning in the used to be's. The left side is empty, a canyon of space, where I'm still trying to find a trace of your face. The winter is inside, it's under my skin. How do I let the new day begin, when I'm tangled in shadows and ancient degrees of cold, lonely sheets and your warm memories? So I'll just stay here, where it's quiet and deep. Before I wake up, let me go back to sleep, just for a minute, just for a dream, where we're still us, or so it would seem. Cold sheets, warm you. I'm walking through the hallway of the house we made, watching all the colors of the wallpaper fade. I passed the kitchen table and I heard a ghost, the way you used to laugh while you burned the toast. I reached for the kettle, then I pulled back my hand, 'cause the silence is a language I don't understand. Every corner is a trigger, every shadow is a snare, just the ghost of your perfume in the empty air. Now I'm living in the echoes of us, like a kingdom of gold that's turned into rust. I hear your heartbeat in the ticking of the clock, and your footsteps whenever the front doors are locked. But I reach out my arms and I'm grasping at wind, trying to fix where the story was thinned. The rooms are all hollow, the memories are dust in the beautiful breaking echoes of us. The radio played that song from the pier, the one you used to sing right into my ear. I went to turn it down, then I let it play, just to feel like you hadn't gone worlds away. But the melody twisted and the bridge fell through. Now every minor chord just sounds like you. I'm a prisoner of sound in a house built of stone, listening into we while I'm standing alone. They say that sound eventually dies, that the waves wash away and the river runs dry, lyric fine. But the louder it gets, the more that I know that I'm not quite ready to let the noise go. 'Cause I'm living in the echoes of us, like a kingdom of gold that's turned into rust. I hear your heartbeat in the ticking of the clock, and your footsteps whenever the front doors are locked. But I reach out my arms and I'm grasping at wind, trying to fix where the story was the sound of the goodbye we never said. It's bouncing off the walls, just an echo, just us. Just us. I reach out my hand in the middle of the night, chasing the ghost of warmth that felt right. But the cotton is frozen, a desert of white, and I'm just a casualty of the morning light. The pillow still holds the shape of your head, a hollow reminder of the life that we live. I'm shivering now in the place where we lay, watching the colors of forever fade. Now I'm sleeping on cold sheets and warm memories, drowning in the used to be's. The left side is empty, a canyon, a space where I'm still trying to find a trace of your face. The winter is inside, it's under my skin. How do I let the new day begin when I'm tangled in shadows and ancient degrees of cold, lonely sheets and your warm memories? I don't wanna wash them, I don't wanna move, afraid I'll erase every heartbeat and groove. The scent of your perfume is a fading goodbye, a lingering phantom under the sky. I'm wrapping the blanket tight round my bones, like a king on a broken and desolate throne. Funny how fire can turn into ice and leave me here paying the ultimate price. They say that the sun will eventually rise to burn out the salt from these tired old eyes, but the sun doesn't reach where the heart goes to hide in the frost of the feelings I'm keeping inside. Yeah, I'm sleeping on cold sheets and warm memories, drowning in the used to be's. The left side is empty, a canyon of space where I'm still trying to find a trace of your face. The winter is inside, it's under my skin. How do I let the new day begin when I'm tangled in shadows and ancient degrees of cold, lonely sheets and your warm memories? So I'll just stay here where it's quiet and deep. Before I wake up, let me go back to sleep, just for a minute, just for a dream, where we're still us, or so it would seem. Cold sheets warm you. I put my heart on a skateboard, pushed it down your street. No helmet, no brakes, no warning, just faith under my feet. Every crack in the sidewalk knew my name too well. I smiled like I was flying while I was headed for hell. You said, trust me, it's a smooth ride. I believed every word you said. Didn't see the curb in the distance, didn't hear the voice in my head. I put my heart on a skateboard, let it roll into your hands. One wrong turn, one hard landing. Now it barely understands how love can feel like freedom, then leave you scarred and bare. I put my heart on a skateboard, and you watched it break at the end. I laughed when it started wobbling, said this is how love feels. Every fall I called it destiny, every bruise I called it real. You stood there on the corner like you'd stay the whole way through. But when the speed got dangerous, I was riding alone without you. You said I never asked you to jump, but you never told me to stop. I would've slowed it down for you if I knew you'd let me drop. I put my heart on a skateboard, chased your shadow down the road. Thought you'd run beside me when the night got cold. Now love feels like a sidewalk covered in regret. I put my heart on a skateboard, and I wish I never left. Maybe love needs breaks, maybe faith needs time, maybe hearts are meant to roll on someone else's line. If I could rewind the pavement, hear the warning in the sound, I'd carry my heart in my hands instead of letting it hit the ground. You're walking away clean while I'm counting the scars. Funny how you stayed standing when I fell this hard. I put my heart on a skateboard, thought pain was part of the art. But freedom without protection is just another way to fall apart. If loving you was reckless, then I finally admit I put my heart on a skateboard, and you never tried to catch it. Now it's chipped and shaken, still rolling but slow. Next time I give my heart away, I'll walk, I won't let it go. I still buy the coffee that you used to like. I leave a little room for your keys on the spike. The hallway is empty, the welcome mat's dry, but I'm still living under a maybe sky. I know that you told me it's better this way, that the colors of us had all turned great. But I'm stubborn and foolish and stuck in the past, building a house that was never meant to last. So I'm leaving the lights on, just in case you get tired of searching for a familiar face. I'm keeping the porch lit, a star in the dark, waiting for the engine of your car to spark. The neighbors all whisper that I've lost my mind, but I can't leave the memory of you and I behind. Yeah, the electric bill's high, but my spirit is gone, and I'm scared of the dark. So I'm leaving the lights on. The shadows are heavy, they pull at my feet as I watch the headlights crawl down the street. Every brake light that flickers, every door that slams, is a pulse in the silence of my Instagram jams. I should flip the switch and just go to sleep, but I have these promises I'm trying to keep. To a girl who isn't coming, to a heart that's moved on, while I'm still here waiting for a permanent dawn. They say that the healing begins with a spark, but how can I heal well? Oh, I'm scared of the dark. If I turn off the glow, then the story is through, and I'm not quite ready to stop looking for you. So I'm leaving the lights on, just in case you get tired of searching for a familiar face. I'm keeping the porch lit, a star in the dark, waiting for the engine of your car to spark. The neighbors all whisper that I've lost my mind, but I can't leave the memory of you and I behind. Yeah, the electric bill's high, but my spirit is gone, and I'm scared of the dark. So I'm leaving the lights on, burning bright, waiting through the night, just to glow in the window until you come home. The clouds are heavy, but they're lighter than my chest. I'm putting all these memories to a long and final rest. I see you through the window, just a silhouette of stay, but I've run out of reasons to look back the other way. The pavement's turning darker as the droplets start to fall, washing out the traces of our names written on the wall. I'm leaving behind the house that we could never make a home, stepping off the porch into the great and gray unknown. And I'm walking away in the rain tonight, where the tears can hide in the neon light. No one can tell that I'm falling apart when the sky is crying breaking the grip of the story we told. Let the thunder drown out the sound of the pain while I'm walking away. Walking away in the rain. My jacket's getting soaked and my boots are heavy now. I'm breaking every maybe and I'm folding every vow. I thought the storm would scare me, but it feels like a relief to have the weather match the rhythm of my secret grief. The street lights are blurred like a watercolor dream. Nothing in this city is as solid as it seems. I'm soaking in the sorrow just to wash away the soup of every broken promise that I've dragged under my foot. They say that water cleanses, that it makes everything new, but it's just making it harder to get further from you. Yeah, I won't turn around, no, I won't check the street. I'll just keep the rhythm of these tired, written feet. Yeah, I'm walking away in the rain tonight, where the tears get high in the neon light. No one can tell that I'm falling apart when the sky is crying as hard as my heart. Each step is a mile, each breath is a cold, breaking the grip of the story we told. Let the thunder drown out the sound of the pain while I'm walking away. Walking away in the rain. Just a shadow in the downpour, just a ripple in the street. I don't belong to you anymore. The break is complete. Let it wash over me. Finally free. Walking away in the rain. I'm standing in a room full of golden glass, watching the hours and the strangers pass. There's a wine glass shaking in my steady hand, while I play a part I don't understand. The laughter is thick like a heavy smoke, but I'm the punchline of a cruel, quiet joke. Everyone's touching, everyone's near, but you're the only soul that isn't here. And I'm surrounded but empty, a hollowed out shell in a crowded heaven that feels like a hell. There's a million voices, a wall of sound, but I'm a ghost town waiting to be found. Yeah, the lights are bright and the music is loud, but I'm just a vacancy lost in the crowd. Overflowing rooms, but nothing to hold. I'm surrounded by people, but dying of cold. Songs select. My phone keeps buzzing with names I don't know, invitations invitations to places I don't wanna go. They say come join the party, don't sit in the dark, but they can't see the hollow where you left your mark. I'm a puzzle piece from a different set, in a sea of faces I haven't met yet. They see a smile, they see I'm engaged, but I'm just a bird at the back of the cage. You can fill up the space, you can populate the floor, but a house full of people isn't a home anymore. If the one heart I need is 1,000 miles away, there's nothing that anyone here has to say. 'Cause I'm surrounded but empty, a hollowed out shell in a crowded heaven that feels like a hell. There's a million voices, a wall of sound, but I'm a ghost town waiting to be found. Yeah, the lights are bright and the music is loud, but I'm just a vacancy lost in the crowd. Overflowing rooms, but nothing to hold. I'm surrounded by people, but dying of cold. So many faces, so much noise, but the silence in my chest is the only thing I hear. Surrounded, so empty. I'm sitting where the evening sun hits the floor, but the light doesn't look like it did before. It's clinical and cold, like a hospital wire, washing out the corners, bleeding out the night. I look at the space where you used to stand, with a coffee cup heavy in your tired hand. But the floor is just polished, the air is too clear. There's no trace of the person who used to be here. Now I'm living in a room without a shadow, a hollow kind of peace I can't outrun. I'm staring at the wall, but they're just shallow, since you took away my only son. There's no depth to the dark, no shape to the pain, just a flat gray sky and a listless rain. Everything is bright, but nothing is deep in this room without a shadow, where I never sleep. I tried to light a candle just to see a flame dance, to give the flickering ghost of us a chance. But the wick just sputtered and the wax ran dry. Lyric fine, like a final I love you before a goodbye. There are no crooked lines, no mess on the bed, just the neat quiet echoes of things we never said. I'm a 2D heart in a 3D world, watching the banner of our history get furled. Even the ghosts have left this place. They couldn't stand the sight of the empty space without your light to cast a silhouette. I'm just a silhouette that hasn't vanished yet. Yeah, I'm living in a room without a shadow, a hollow kind of peace I can't outrun. I'm staring at the walls, but they're just shadows since you took away my only sun. Yes, no depth to the dark, no shape to the pain, just a flat gray sky and a listless rain. Everything is bright, but nothing is deep in this room without a shadow, where I never sleep. So much light, but I'm still in the dark. No shadows, just me. I'm picking up the pieces of a forever vow that looks like jagged glass on the carpet now. You spoke in colors, but you left in gray, taking every promise that you didn't want to pay. The calendar is bleeding, the dates are circled red, for a wedding that won't happen in a life we won't lead instead. I'm holding on to air where your hand used to be, trying to find the us in the you and the me. And it's the sound of shattered promises hitting the floor, the ghost of your key turning in the door. You built me a kingdom on shifting sand, then let go of the world while I held your hand. How do I breathe when the air is all lies, watching the truth burn out in your eyes? Now I'm just standing in the wreckage of us, treading the water, losing the trust. You said I'll never leave, like it was written in stone, but now I'm just a tenant in a house, not a home. I'm checking the mailbox for a letter of wine, but the ink has run dry underneath this dark sky. Every always you whisper is a debt you won't clear, just a hollowed out echo that I'm forced to hear. It's a long way down from the pedestals we built. Now I'm drowning in the silence and the weight of your guilt. Don't tell me you're sorry, don't tell me you tried, when you're the one walking while I'm trapped inside. A promise is a contract of the soul and the heart, and you ripped it to shreds before we could even start. It's the sound of shattered promises hitting the floor, the ghost of your key turning in the door. You built me a kingdom on shifting sand, then let go of the world while I held your hand. How do I breathe when the air is all lies, watching the truth burn out in your eyes? Now I'm just standing in the wreckage of us, treading the water, promises, promises, just words in the wind. Where do I go? Where do I begin? When everything I believe was just a beautiful sin. Shattered, just shattered. The tea has gone cold on the edge of the table, just like the words that we're no longer able to whisper at midnight or shout in the hall. Now there's a gravity to the quiet, a weight to it all. I'm watching your shadow retreat down the drive, while I'm still negotiating how to stay alive. In a house full of echoes that refuse to speak, where the silence is loud and the floorboards are weak. And it's an unbroken silence, a heavy goodbye, a map with no landmarks, a starless sky. I'm reaching for something that's already gone, like a melody lost at the break of the dawn. You left me the keys, but you took all the sound. Now I'm just a ghost on this hallowed ground, tracing the outlines of where we once stood, caught in the never and the wish that I could. I walk through the rooms and I straighten the frames, but the glass only mirrors the ghost of our names. I thought if I waited, the air would come back, but the oxygen's thin in the wake of the crack. There's a hole in the static where your laugh used to be. Now it's just the hum of the city and me, an ocean of almost. And what if we try, with nowhere to bury the secrets we hide? Sometimes I scream just to hear my own heart, just to prove that the silence hasn't torn me apart. But the walls don't push back and the ceiling stays still. If the grief doesn't break me, the quietness will. In this unbroken silence, it's heavy goodbye. sound of the end. No more I'm sorry. No, let's just be friends. Just the dust in the light and a long cold night. Unbroken silence.
I'm standing in a room full of golden glass, watching the hours and the strangers pass. There's a wine glass shaking in my steady hand, while I play a part I don't understand. The laughter is thick like a heavy smoke, but I'm the punchline of a cruel, quiet joke. Everyone's touching, everyone's near, but you're the only soul that isn't here. And I'm surrounded but empty, a hollowed out shell, in a crowded heaven that feels like a hell. There's a million voices, a wall of sound, but I'm a ghost town waiting to be found. Yeah, the lights are bright and the music is loud, but I'm just a vacancy lost in the crowd. Overflowing rooms, but nothing to hold. I'm surrounded by people, but dying of cold. Songs to land. My phone keeps buzzing with names I don't know, invitations to places I don't wanna go. They say come join the party, don't sit in the dark, but they can't see the hollow where you left your mark. I'm a puzzle piece from a different set, in a sea of faces I haven't met yet. They see a smile, they see I'm engaged, but I'm just a bird at the back of the cage. You can fill up the space, you can populate the floor, but a house full of people isn't a home anymore. If the one heart I need is 1,000 miles away, there's nothing that anyone here has to say. 'Cause I'm surrounded but empty, a hollowed out shell, in a crowded heaven that feels like a hell. There's a million voices, a wall of sound, but I'm a ghost town waiting to be found. Yeah, the lights are bright and the music is loud, but I'm just a vacancy lost in the crowd. Overflowing rooms, but nothing to hold. I'm surrounded by people, but dying of cold. So many faces, so much noise, but the silence in my chest is the only thing I hear. Surrounded, but so empty.
I'm still wearing the sweater. You're about to say sorry, even though the threads are frayed like our story. I keep a list in my head of the nights you didn't stay, like a collection of stones I can't throw away. I'm building a wall out of everything you did, and hiding the girl that I used to be hid. They say forgive and forget like it's easy as breathing, but they don't see the way that my spirit is teething on the sharp edges of the lies that you told, in the warmth of the bed that's grown bitter and cold. I'm memorizing the hurt so I don't let you back in, but I'm losing the war underneath my own skin. And I'm holding this grudge like a lover's hand, walking through the ruins of the life we planned. It's a heavy weight, it's a poison vine, growing in the space where your heart touched mine. It's the only thing left that connects me to you, so I'm keeping the grudge till the sky turns blue. If I let it go, then you're finally gone, and I'm left in the hollow of a grayscale dawn. I'd rather be angry than feel nothing at all, so I'm sharpening the memory of the way that I fall. Is it justice or just a slow way to die? To keep the fire burning just to blacken the sky? Yeah, I'm holding this grudge like a lover's hand, walking through the ruins of the life we planned. It's a heavy weight, it's a poison vine, growing in the space where your heart touched mine. It's the only thing left that connects me to you, so I'm keeping the grudge till the sky turns blue. It's a cold, hard comfort, it's a jagged, dark light. I'm wrapped in the wrong to keep out the night. I'm not ready to heal, I'm not ready to budge, so I'll sleep in the arms of this beautiful grudge. I'm staring at the mail on the entryway shelf, sorting out the stories I tell to myself. There's a rectangular patch where the paint hasn't faded, where your picture sat before the colors got jaded. I still reach for your hand in the passenger seat. Before I remember, the air's all I need. The coffee is bitter, the morning is gray, and I'm losing the map to our yesterday. Now there's just a hollow, a sting, and a space where I used to see the light of your face. I'm tracing the outlines of things we once knew, but the ink has run dry on the me and the you. It's a quiet ache, a phantom degree in the place where your name used to be. Lyric fan. I went to our spot, the one by the lake, and I felt every bone in my memory break. The carvings we left on the bark of the pine are blurring away with the passage of time. I tried to say it out loud just to hear the sound, but the wind took the syllables straight to the ground. It's like learning a language that nobody speaks, with a saltwater stain on the side of my cheeks. Is it better to heal and forget how it felt, to watch every piece of our history melt, or to live in this house with the dust and the ghosts, guarding the things that I'm missing the most? 'Cause there's just a hollow, a sting, and a space where I used to see the light of your face. I'm chasing the outlines of things we once knew, but the ink has run dry on the me and the you. It's a quiet ache, a phantom degree in the place where your name used to be. Just an echo, just a shadow on the wall. I'm screaming at the silence until I've said it all. Where your name used to be. Fade out with a soft repeating acoustic guitar pluck. I still catch myself dialing your number and staring at the screen until it fades to black. A ghost in a hallway, just trading the thunder of all the I love yous we can't take back. You say you wanna keep a piece of the story, but I can't watch you rewrite the end. How do I knew me and pretend you're just a stranger, a casual friend? 'Cause we can't be friends. It's a slow motion suicide, watching you live while I'm dying inside. Every how have you been is a knife in the chest. I'm failing the letting can't be friends. We just have to fall. The coffee shop chair where you told me your secrets is now just a place where I sit on my own. You ask if I'm happy, like you've earned the right to check on the seeds of the grief that you've sown. Don't tell me you miss me, don't ask how I'm sleeping. That's a luxury we lost in the rain. Friendship is mercy, but this feels like keeping a front row ticket to all of my pain. I'd rather be a memory you slowly forget than a name on your phone you haven't deleted yet. I'd rather the silence, the cold and the distance, than the ghost of us putting up a resistance. No, we can't be friends. It's a slow motion suicide, watching you live while I'm dying inside. Every how have you been is a knife in the chest. I'm failing the letting go part of the test. I can't be your anchor when I'm the one drowning. I can't smile at the wings you found. If I'm not your forever, then I'm nothing at all. We can't be friends. We just have to fall. So don't call me tomorrow. Don't check if I'm fine. You're no longer yours, and I'm no longer mine. We can't be friends, not this time. The tea has gone cold on the edge of the table, just like the words that were no longer able to whisper at midnight or shout in the hall. Now there's a gravity to the quiet, a weight to it all. I'm watching your shadow retreat down the drive, while I'm still negotiating how to stay alive in a house full of echoes that refuse to speak, where the silence is loud and the floorboards are weak. And it's an unbroken silence, a heavy goodbye, a map with no landmarks, a starless sky. I'm reaching for something that's already gone, like a melody lost at the break of the dawn. You left me the keys, but you took all the sound. Now I'm just a ghost on this hallowed ground, tracing the outlines of where we once stood, caught in the never and the wish that I could. I walk through the rooms and I straighten the frames, but the glass only ghost of our names. I thought if I
the oxygen's thin in the wake of the crack. There's a hole in the static where your laugh used to be. Now it's just the hum of the city and me. An ocean of almost. And what if we tried with nowhere to bury the secrets we hide? Sometimes I scream just to hear my own heart, just to prove that the silence hasn't torn me apart. But the walls don't push back, and the ceiling stays still. If the grief doesn't break me, the quietness will. In this unbroken silence, this heavy goodbye, a map with no landmarks, a starless sky. I'm reaching for something that's already gone, like a melody lost at the break of the dawn. You left me the keys, but you took all the sound. Now I'm just a ghost on this hallowed ground, tracing the outlines of where we once stood, caught in the never and the wish that I could. Shh. Can you hear it? The sound of the end. No more I'm sorry, no, let's just be friends. Just the dust in the light and the long cold night, unbroken silence. The clouds are heavy, but they're lighter than my chest. I'm putting all these memories to a long and final rest. I see you through the window, just a silhouette of stay. But I've run out of reasons to look back the other way. The pavement's turning darker as the droplets start to fall, washing out the traces of our names written on the wall. I'm leaving behind the house that we could never make a home, stepping off the porch into the great and gray unknown. And I'm walking away in the rain tonight, where the tears can hide in the neon light. No one can tell that I'm falling apart when the sky is crying as hard as my heart. Each step is a mile, each breath is a cold, breaking the grip of the story we told. Let the thunder drown out the sound of the pain while I'm walking away. Walking away in the rain. My jacket's getting soaked and my boots are heavy now. I'm breaking every maybe and I'm folding holding every vow. I thought the storm would scare me, but it feels like a relief to have the weather match the rhythm of my secret grief. The streetlights are blurred like a watercolor dream, and nothing in this city is as solid as it seems. I'm soaking in the sorrow just to wash away the soup of every broken promise that I've dragged under my foot. They say that water cleanses, that it makes everything new, but it's just making it harder to get further from you. Yet I won't turn around, no, I won't check the street. I'll just keep the rhythm of these tired rhythmic feet. Yeah, I'm walking away in the rain tonight, where the tears can hide in the neon light. No one can tell that I'm falling apart when the sky is crying as hard as my heart. Each step is a mile, each breath is a cold, breaking the grip of the story we told. Let the thunder drown out the sound of the pain while I'm walking away. Walking away in the rain. Just a shadow in the downpour, just a ripple in the street. I don't belong to you anymore. The break is complete. Let it wash over me. Finally free, walking away in the rain.
I still catch myself dialing your number and staring at the screen until it fades to black. We're ghosts in a hallway, just trading the thunder of all the I love yous we can't take back. You say you wanna keep a piece of the story, but I can't watch you rewrite the end. How do I look at the eyes that once knew me and pretend you're just a stranger, a casual friend? 'Cause we can't be friends. It's a slow motion suicide, watching you live while I'm dying inside. Every how have you been is a knife in the chest. I'm failing the letting go part of the test. I can't be your anchor when I'm the one drowning. I can't smile at the wings you found. If I'm not your forever, then I'm nothing at all. We can't be friends, we just have to fall. The coffee shop chair where you told me your secrets is now just a place where I sit on my own. You ask if I'm happy, like you've earned the right to check on the seeds of the grief that you've sown. Don't tell me you miss
miss me, don't ask how I'm sleeping. That's a luxury we lost in the rain. Friendship is mercy, but this feels like keeping a front row ticket to all of my pain. I'd rather be a memory you slowly forget than a name on your phone you haven't deleted yet. I'd rather the silence, the cold and the distance, than the ghost of us putting up a resistance. No, we can't be friends. It's a slow motion suicide, watching you live while I'm dying inside. Every how have you been is a knife in the chest. I'm failing the letting go part of the test. I can't be your anchor when I'm the one drowning. I can't smile at the wings you found. If I'm not your forever, then I'm nothing at all. We can't be friends, we just have to fall. So don't call me tomorrow, don't check if I'm fine. You're no longer yours and I'm no longer mine. We can't be friends, not this time.
I'm staring at the mail on the entryway shelf, sorting out the stories I tell to myself. There's a rectangle patch where the paint hasn't faded, where your picture sat before the colors got jaded. I still reach for your hand in the passenger seat. Before I remember, the air's all I meet. The coffee is bitter, the morning is gray, and I'm losing the map to our yesterday. Now there's just a hollow sting in a space where I used to see the light of your face. I'm tracing the outlines of things we once knew, but the ink has run dry on the me and the you. It's a quiet ache, a phantom degree, in the place where your name used to be. Lyric fine, to our spot, the one by the lake, and I felt every bone in my memory break. The carvings we left on the bark of the pine are blurring away with the passage of time. I tried to say it out loud just to hear the sound, but the wind took the syllables straight to the ground. It's like learning a language that nobody speaks, with a saltwater stain on the side of my cheeks. Is it better to heal and forget how it felt, to watch every piece of our history melt, or to live in this house with the dust and the ghost, guarding the things that I'm missing the most? 'Cause there's just a hollow, a sting and a space where I used to see the light of your face. I'm tracing the outlines of things we once knew, but the ink has run dry on the me and the you. It's a quiet ache, a phantom degree, in the place where your name used to be. Just an echo, just a shadow on the wall. I'm screaming at the silence until I've said it all.